Hey, nobody yet. This is BoboTheVulture, and you probably remember last time. I say probably, even though there's literally no one here. The only person here is me, BoboTheVulture, and I remember last time. So I guess in that sense, everything is true and correct. We've been through a run of Success Story in this pretty interesting and unusual baseball game. So that time, it's become time once again to enter into success mode. This is sort of a very rambling introduction. I apologize for that. However, we go to success mode here. We all know the exciting success mode theme. We're going to check the memory card. We're going to load data from it. And it will probably ask us if we want to continue. Continue from last save point? No. Because this was in year 2. We played through the rest of year 2 and into year 3 last time in one long marathon live stream. And it didn't go as well as it possibly could. So Bobo, canonically, is a failure. So we will not continue, and we will delete this data. I'm overwriting the data right now. There's no going back. Bobo lost. He's a loser. I won. I'm perfect. I'm Mr. Perfect. It's not actually true at all. Shoots on indeed. Hey, drumming. You were until you apparated just a fragment of my mind, just a figment of my imagination. However, we are creating a new character. And I decided to go ahead. I was going to do one of a fellow streamer and one who was a rock-solid presence throughout the entire previous run of this game. So, let's go ahead and put in a first name here. And I mean, who is the most gifted, athletic Let's Play streamer that you guys even know? I mean, it's gotta be Lethal, right? Okay. I suppose it could have been some other Lethal character up to this point, but no. We're going with Lethal Feline. I mean, out of every LPer that you know, who would be the most likely, you think, to actually be a Major League ball player in some way, shape, or form? Come on. It's gotta be Lethal, right? I actually communicated this information to Lethal a little earlier, and managed to get his input on what his character would most likely be. So, his name is Lethal Feline, and showing up in the game should be lethal. Now we gotta choose his face. We can make him pale as the day he was born. Pretty tanned up dude. Very tanned up dude. You know, extremely, generally speaking, I could not achieve that color naturally. That is something that genetics requires. Or near Popo. He has to be tanned, so we're gonna make him tan. That tan? I don't know. Suppose if Lethal's already arrived, he could... No, he's not. Welcome to a year pro. Yeah, seems like a good thing. We'll make him tan. This seems to be just like a separate ethnicity from, here's just like, I don't know. And handedness. He said he wanted to... He wanted to bat right-handed. Didn't mention throwing, I imagine, because it doesn't matter too much. So we will go ahead and make him a righty, just generally speaking. And he wanted to be a shortstop. Oh, I didn't get his, didn't get his batting stance. He strikes me as a guy that would have an open batting style. Get some real power behind it. We will manually upgrade. And everyone now gets to find out. You might have thought that Lethal's favorite baseball team was going to be the Colorado Rockies. Nope. We're going with the Chicago White Sox. That's Lethal's dream. No one take it from him. Hey, the Hypebot just arrived. To tell me that Grimmeth is hosting. That's good news. Grimmeth's on hosting duty today. Sure. This is a thing. Yeah, so, we got a new character, everybody. Everybody say hi to Lethal. Wave to him. Are you waving at home? Remember, this is Mixer. This is interactive live streaming. Yes, that's okay.
A homer would complete the come-from-behind victory to take the World Series. Can a miracle happen? Here it comes.
It's interesting, they have one snippet of voice for that whole thing, and then they spread it out into 3 dialogue boxes that you can move at your own pace. Come on, get up already. Huh? What? I had a chance for a walk-off. No time to be sleeping. Get up already. Huh? Who are you? Come on, you have to ask. It's me, Marvin, the future Major League icon. I was just getting to the good part. That's not my problem. Today's the day to sign up for the baseball team. If we don't hurry up, we're gonna be late. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Today I start my college baseball career. Just one more step toward the big leagues. Yeah, that's great. I'll see you over there. Hey, wait up. I don't know if I should continue attempting to do a lethal feline voice or just continue with just do my own. We'll run out of voices after a while. And what if I wanted to do any more? I'm not going to come up with voices for every single streamer I've ever met. Finally made it. So this is the Tulips Field. It's pretty close to the school. So this is where the prestigious team plays. It seems like such an old and run-down field. I could feel profound history here. That's right. A lot of the story setup will be the same, I would have to imagine. Who are you? I'm Alvin Lockhart. If you two are here to join the team, then we'll be working to make it to the majors together. Too macho man for lethal. Oh, you're looking to make it to the majors too. That I am. Why else would I be joining the team? Is this team really that famous? Hey, that won't matter if you don't turn in your application forms in time. He's right. The clubhouse is right in front of you. Thanks. Hurry, Marvin. Roger that, Chief. Wow, it's going to get very exhausting on a person's throat after a few hours. Hey, fresh faces. You must be newcomers. The name's Lethal. I want to join the team. And I'm Marvin, ditto. Oh, okay. I'm Toby Baker. The team's ace pitcher, leading hitter, overall top dog. Wow, it's an honor to meet you. You know, ordinarily I'd show people the door if they can't even show up on time. But I'll make an exception for you just this once. Be thankful. Yes, sir. Why do they put you in charge, Toby? You're ex-captain. Welcome to the Tulips. I'm Robert, captain of the team. You can call me Robbie. Good to be here. You mean Toby's not captain? Jeez. We finished introductions earlier, but let's get you acquainted with everybody. Thank you. start with the other first years. Peter, you go first. Sure. I'm Peter White. I'm into health and fitness. That's 'cause I want to be a doctor someday. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, same here. This is Boris Milton. Hi, Milton. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Could you run that by me again? Well, Milton's a little shy, but I'm sure he'll be fine once he gets used to you. Okay. That's it for the new recruits. You don't want to forget me. Oh, it's him again. Who are you supposed to be again? I'm Alvin Lockhart. My apologies, I'm a new recruit. I'm late. Wait, he's late after that little speech before? I plan to use this opportunity to become the top player in college ball and use it as a jumping point into the major leagues. Looking forward to playing with you. Okay then. But that's real funny, that major league thing. I was being serious. Alright. Guess it's good to set your sights high. Now let's move on to the second year players after we say hello to Savage Oblivion. Hey, Savage Oblivion. Welcome to the Tulips. We're counting on you guys. The Tulips need you. Why you gotta say something like that? Yours truly doesn't have to count on them one bit. Surf has a tip for everybody that doesn't want to look at the game. If you're on audio-only mode using a browser on mobile, you can turn off your screen. Continue to listen to me say things like, Alvin said this team was prestigious, but almost everyone seems really nice. Not what I would have pictured. That does it for introductions. What about the coach? Actually, we haven't had one for years. Oh, don't worry, we're looking. We posted flyers around town. Someone will come. Ha ha. You're still looking for a coach? Perhaps I could recommend Miss Elizabeth. She guided me to greatness, and you thought that you brought the Tulips all this way without a coach? You guys must be really good. You think so? Haha, this kid gets it. Baseball season starts in February. We mostly just mess around until then, so come practice if you feel like it. There you go. Just mess around. One command will move time forward by a week from February to June, by 1 month during other months. Practice. Select the command at the top of the screen to practice. Watch it. Practicing with low vitality can cause injuries. Alright, dismissed. Okay. You sure you're gonna be alright, Chief? What do you mean? Well, like, there's no coach and... No sweat. You heard Alvin, right? The team really is just that good. Just keep your eyes on the majors and give it everything you got. Sure thing, Chief. Alright, so... Just a quick rundown again, everybody. You can try and do different types of practice. You can rest and have fun, free time. You can put on equipment if you have it. You can use items if you have them. Look at your data. Once we get stat points, we can put them into abilities. And of course, there's system settings. And, you know, folks, this is something that one person had suggested as a strategy that I kind of thought of, but just didn't end up going with it whole hog. But as swole as Lethal is, he's got the brains, too, to go with the brawn. I don't know if you know this about him, but he's a pretty smart cookie. So what I'm thinking we might want to try and do with this run is study as much as we can in the early game in order to basically unlock all of the secrets of hyper recovery and all the rest of that business, and use that information to try and make the most out of training constantly late game. So we'll see whether or not that works out.
I'd better review what we studied in class. Scratch, scratch. Finish studying. My bookworm rating has gone up.
As you study, your bookworm rating increases. As your bookworm rating increases, you'll pass tests more easily, and your baseball practices will be more effective. You see? Also, your dormant baseball skills will be more easily discovered. Oh, and so see, we'll end up getting the passive stats and stuff faster too. The skill will be useful as the game progresses, so use it wisely. The best way to increase your bookworm rating is to study. I've used some vitality.
Jeez, Marvin's left his books lying all over the place. It's nice to have a roommate who plays baseball, but am I always gonna have to clean up after him? Unbelievable. What's he doing with the baseball handbook? Let's have a look. When your vitality is low, odds are high you'll be injured. Rest in moderation. That makes sense. Don't let the points you earn in practice pile up. Apply them. Huh? To apply your practice points and build your skills, go to the Boost Ability screen. The Boost Ability screen? To review previous text messages, press the R1 button or R2 button. Wait a second, this isn't a handbook. This is a strategy guide for a video game. Maybe there's something worth reading here.
What are you doing by reading my books?
Marvin, I was just making some points in here that I thought you should read. Oh, I forgot to ask Robbie. Why aren't there any fourth years on the team?
You can only do extracurricular activities until your third year at this college. The university only allows athletic participation for the first 3 years. After that, they want us to concentrate on our studies.
I see.
So we'll only be able to play baseball for 3 years, Chief.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
Your bookworm rating has gone up. So the first month passed.
Alvin, you're next. What position do you want to play?
Pitcher.
Pitcher? We've already got Robbie and me. We don't need no more pitchers. What other positions can you play?
Doesn't matter, man. You name it, I can play it.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody's that good, Alvin.
Yeah, nobody's that good.
No, I just meant, since I've joined the team, I've seen how you guys play, and I feel it's a level I can play at too.
Excuse me? Are you saying you can even handle playing catcher or short?
There's only one way to find out. Let's see if you play as good as you talk, rookie. Since I'm a pitcher, I can tell if you're just blowing hot air. Show me what you got.
Put on a mask, man. I don't want to hurt you.
Ha! I'll catch anything you can throw me with my bare hands. Ah!
You okay, man? Jeez, I was only warming up.
Awesome. That Alvin's got an arm and a half.
He's amazing. Why would he come to play for a team like ours?
Because this team's got prestige, of course.
Prestige?
Just look at him pitch. He's the one I gotta keep up with here. Then one day, I'll make it to the majors.
The majors? You chump. You really think you can play in the big leagues?
That's right, I do. I'm playing baseball because I'm gonna be a pro someday.
Fun fact, folks, Lance Poffo was a minor league baseball, Randy Poffo. His father, Lance, may not have been a professional baseball player. Randy Poffo, minor league baseball player.
Another rookie with delusions of grandeur. Do you actually believe anybody from this team is ever going to get to the majors? You guys are lacking the most important quality in a pro ball player. Talent.
Hey man, are you saying I'm not pro material?
Read my lips. Yes. Anybody in their right mind would pick a winning team if they want to be in the majors. Not the worst.
The worst team? You don't have to be humble. I mean, you were expected to win the championship last year.
What? You rookie. The only championship team from this school was the Lady Tulip, the girls' softball team.
What? I mean, I sort of got the feeling your level of play was sort of low for such a good team.
Watch your mouth, rookie.
Wait. So that's why you're here. Well, I suppose we could give the majors a shot.
You tell him, Captain.
What are you talking about, Robbie?
Ignoring the fact that it was a huge mistake, we're pretty lucky to gain a player with talent like Al.
And me.
This might be a turning point for the Tulips.
If the scouts don't see you, you may as well kiss off any hopes of making the pros. It all starts with the scout picking you out on the field, signing you to the minors, and working your way up to the majors. The Tulips are a permanent fixture in last place. No scout is ever going to notice us.
That's enough, Toby.
If we win the regionals and make it to the championship, the scouts are bound to notice us.
With me playing, you guys have at least got a chance. We might as well make the best out of a bad situation, right?
You're willing to do it, so am I.
What, together?
What? You don't think I'm good enough?
Well, that's not it, but do you really think you have what it takes to play ball with me? You know what I mean.
What? I may not be the greatest, but I got heart. Just don't be surprised if I make you look bad one day.
Okay, man. You can think of me as your rival, but you sure aren't mine.
Huh? Who is then?
Maybe one day, when I think you're good enough to know, I'll tell you. Until then, give me your best, man. Strength points gain, quickness points gain, technique points gain, mentality points gain, and abuse and vitality. Alright, folks. It's a very important point I forgot to do at the very beginning of this. As soon as we got to this screen, I wanted to view my data. Our personal data. We have some batter abilities. We have pitcher abilities. They're all fine. Field abilities. Okay. Other one. We have good luck, apparently. That's good to know. We do not have any money man abilities, but most importantly, we don't have any random things like 6 toothaches appearing in the other one field. So this is a character I feel like we can maybe go ahead with. We obviously have trash stats, because that's sort of what you have whenever you're going through this game. But I tell you what, let me go back here one more time, just be real thorough. Yeah, okay, so those are all the things. But yes, there we are. What I'm going to do right now then is save and exit, because I plan on doing that between videos this time, just to avoid the predicament we had last time where I lost 3 hours of character by getting injured and being out of contention for doing anything for months off of 92% not get injured probability. There was an 8% probability that I would get injured, I think, and I did. I'm gonna go ahead and save and exit. Yes, let's overwrite this data. And when we come back, folks, I'm just signing off for YouTube. You folks know how this story goes. When we come back, we are going to continue to get the ball rolling for our swole pal, Lethal Feline. This is BoboTheVulture. This is Let's Play MLB Power Pros. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see all of you next time. Bye for now.